Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode with me, Shashank Udupa. And in today's episode, we are going to look at one alcohol company that is doing a lot of changes in their business and it seems very exciting. So I hope you guys are ready to do this deep dive research. I hope you have your coffee ready, not alcohol. Also guys, before we begin, I just quickly want to thank our sponsor for today's video, and that is Grow, because they have sponsored this channel and we are a part of the Grow network. And because of that, we are able to give you such amazing content as well. So again, a big shout out to Grow for that. And let's get into the video, right? Now, the company that we are currently going to look at is a company called Allied Beverages and Distillers. Now, it's called ABDL. Now, this is a company that is not very big compared to your Radicos and the United Spirits of the world, but there's a very interesting thing that's going on with this company, and that is what we're going to investigate today. Now, this company basically owns 9 distilleries and has 34 bottling units. They're apparently there in 79 retail outlets worldwide, and they're a very big company. They're not very small, but their international sales is only 6.5% as compared to others who have a higher avenue of international sales. But there was a problem with this company, and the problem was that they were selling alcohol at very cheap prices. So they did not have premium alcohol, and we will come to all of that very soon. Now, India, if you look at it, is a very heavy beer and whiskey market. Abhi recently, I think we're seeing a lot of people coming up to gin, vodka, tequila and all of that. But in the past, it has been heavy with whiskey and it has been heavy with beer, right? Now, the company is number one Indian spirits company by respect to volume. So they actually sell the most amount of volume in 2025 with 33 million cases. They're the largest exporter by volume among Indian spirit firms. Their company has a total capex outlay of 525 crores, which is to be completed by FY27. They're approximately a 15,000 crore market cap company. Right now, it's gone up a little bit more as well. And if we look at the entire Indian ecosystem of the alcohol industry, the spirit segment, which is the IMFL, which I'm sure all of you guys already know, is Indian made foreign liquor. Now, this industry is growing by approximately 6 to 8%. And if you've noticed in India, and even your own friends or even yourself, that in the last few years, people have been moving to premium alcohol. Now, I remember when I was in college, I used to have very non-premium alcohol because it was college time. So, we used to have a cheaper kind of a liquor at that point, like Old Monk or whatever. But right now, we have all upgraded in life, and now the disposable income has also increased. So that's why now you will start drinking more premium alcohol, right? Whether gin, whiskey, vodka is a different thing. And in India, whiskey segment accounts to 60 to 65% of the Indian made foreign liquor, and beer is around 40%. And that is why you see so many people focusing on whiskey in India right now. And with this growth of urbanization, even rural guys increasing disposable incomes, everyone in the ladder wants to slowly move towards the higher whiskey and higher premium level of alcohol. I know it's a taste bud related issue as well, but that is something that we're seeing. Now we come to the Gen Z or the new age guys, right? Gen Alpha, Gen Z, these guys. Now, if you look at the Gen Z and the millennial mentality, they don't want whiskey. They are happy with either flavored vodka or different types of gin, which is also flavored. So I've noticed that all of these guys love a lot of flavor, right? The millennial audience, we like kadwahat, but they like sweet stuff. And that is why we see in gin also we have coffee gin, we have different types of gin, we have peach gin and Ajibo Garib cheeses coming. Vodka also has lemon, 100 other things are coming up in vodka as well. I don't want to get deep into that. But that is where the Gen Z is now moving into flavored alcohol, whereas the older 1990s kids or 1980s kids preferred that dark raw kind of an alcohol, right? Now, the Indian industry is also quite fragmented because if you look at it, we have Diageo, which is United Spirits, one of the biggest player, Pernod Ricard, Radico Khaitan, and ABDL are the top IMFL players. But ABDL was always selling cheap alcohol. And that is what we will understand today in the presentation as well, that how they have actually grown. Now, 94% of the revenue is domestic, right? The exports are only 206 crores, definitely up from previous, but right now they're a very India dependent organization, right? Now, if I go to their investor presentation and I show you where this change is happening. Now, ABDL basically has a different type of class. One is called the mass premium. As you can see here, they have mass premium. Then there is prestige, premium, and super premium to luxury. Now, needless to say, super premium to luxury is where the money is or the margin is, right? Whereas mass premium is where the volume is, but less kind of a margin. So if you look at officer's choice, that is in the mass premium at around 840, right? 840 rupees. If we go to prestige, the most expensive is Sterling Reserve, which is again around 1000 rupees. Then we start going into super premium, and this is where, if you see right now, they have started launching a lot of variety. And some of the things that you can see here, which are becoming famous right now, is Zoya Gin. Right, I recently had a taste of this in one of those events. Now they're going into Russian standard platinum vodka worth 5,300 rupees. They've also got blended malt whiskey. So now they have started going into this category. And because they're going into this category right now, the margins will slowly start increasing as well for this company, right? Apart from this, they've also done a new partnership right now with Ranveer Singh. Now this is again very confusing because Ranveer Singh is now partnering up with Allied Beverages to launch their own alcohol. Okay, now this is again very confusing, mainly because Ranveer Singh has recently launched Super U, which is mainly in the protein department, and it talks about how you should be healthy and fit. But also now Ranveer Singh will become an equity partner with the market leading Allied Beverages as well, and they're going to start offering a portfolio, not one, a portfolio of premium brands along with Ranveer Singh. And this is going to be very interesting to look at how this plays out. But definitely when this launch happens, we will see some kind of a uptick in their sales, and obviously the stock price will also show some kind of returns over there, right? So right now, as you can see, a lot of their key products have now come in the luxury and super premium space. So now let us look at their revenue, right? If you look at the prestige and above category, that category has grown by 50% year on year, and that is what I said, the sales is coming from there. And if you look at their mass premium, it has actually only grown by 2.1. So this is clearly showing that people are moving away from mass premium and they're actually going into prestige and above, right? But obviously this is a very intense segment because there are a lot of people in the market doing similar and same things, and that is where the problem also starts arising. Now let's quickly look at their profit and loss statement. Now if I look at their income from a yearly standpoint, you will see how the income of this company has constantly grown. Now a couple of leverages are being played out here. One is that income is growing. Second, they're also reducing their debt. And if you see their debt to equity ratio, it was 2.66 before, and now in 2025, it has come to 0.89. So definitely the debt has also gone down. And if the debt goes down, they are starting to put more capex. The interest component has also started going down. The profitability also, as you can see, has started climbing up drastically. And now they're moving into a lot of other regions as well. If I even look at it from a technical standpoint, as you can see here very clearly, you will see that this company has started its journey upwards, and right now it is doing surfing on the 20-day moving average, or I call it trenders, right? So this is doing a 20-day moving average trend right now, and it is growing peacefully at this point over here, and it is going up, up and up, right? And if I look at it from a valuation standpoint, you will see that currently it is sitting at a valuation of 61, definitely not comfortable. And Radico, I think, is already at 90, 95. So definitely not comfortable from a valuation standpoint, but a lot of growth is being factored into this company. Now, if I go back to ABDL and look at the con call summary, because that is also very important for us to understand. One is their extra neutral alcohol. Basically, the distillery acquired in Aurangabad is currently operating at 100% utilization as of Feb 2025. That means they really need to expand their entire capex plan, and expansion usually comes with more revenue because now they're maxing out on their entire revenue. They also started a PET bottle facility in Telangana. This is basically to do backward integration so that even the bottles that they make, they don't have to take it from somebody else. And they're saying that because of this, we are reducing our cost and getting a 30 crore annual benefit that is coming out here because of backward integration, right? EBITDA margin, obviously, because of both of this, the EBITDA margin is suspected to go up quite drastically as well. Again, they've given dividends this quarter. And now coming to very interesting thing, they've also started doing a lot of acquisitions. So they have done 3 acquisitions in the past. One is Woodburn's Whiskey, Pumori Gin, and Segredo Aldea Rum. So whiskey, gin and rum, and also vodka. They already have the Russian vodka that you can see. And all of these acquisitions are in the super premium category. And they're saying that with respect to P&A, which is prestige and above volume share, we want almost 50% target. And they want to start going very aggressive in this prestige and above category. And that is what they're basically looking at. So if I had to highlight the key growth triggers of this company, number one is the aggressive new launches. This is what I've already shown you. The global markets, they have now started to scale up their exports to 27 different countries. And obviously, it's going to take some time to do marketing also. But they've started exploring and started going into other countries, mainly with brands like Iconic White and Zoya Gin, right? Now, they've also done partnership with the world's #1 Russian vodka, which is Russian standard, and they're doing a partnership with them to come into India in the ultra premium category as well. And now the Officer's Choice remains India's largest mass premium whiskey, and ABDL as a company is the volume leader in this in India right now. So again, as I said, this company is only at 10,000 crores, 14,000 crores right now, and definitely poised to grow much faster over time. Now let's quickly look at the valuation of this company, right? Now this is very important. The current market cap of this company is around 14,000 crores. Radico and United, Radico is at 38, United is almost at 1 lakh crore. The P ratio, again, United and Allied are in the pretty much similar range. EV EBITDA perspective also, this is the lowest. Price to book ratio also, this is the lowest. PEG ratio also, this is the lowest, mainly because the growth of Allied is much more projected as compared to the other companies as well. Sales growth is at 12.6% and ROCS is at 21. So right now in the entire ecosystem, Radico is the only one that has been growing ultra fast because of a lot of different levers, even them moving to ultra premium alcohol, and most of their alcohols are doing amazing in the market from taste and sales perspective, right? Yes, I have tried a few, so it is good. So that is where they're doing. But if I look at it, can somebody else replicate the similar style of Radico? Allied is basically working towards that itself. Now, obviously, everything comes with thesis and antithesis because we are research analysts. We will not look at things from one lens. We have to look at the bad also. So if I look at it from a bad perspective, what is the antithesis? It's a highly regulated sector. Just now we saw that a lot of changes are coming. Somebody in Telangana banned something, right? Tax changes might come tomorrow. So that is definitely one problem here. Second is the equity dilution. The promoter shareholding as of now is around 80.91. As per SEBI mandate, they should not be more than 75. So very soon we will see an equity, either the promoter selling to me, to the public, not me, but they're selling to the public, or they will sell it to some FII or DII. So that is basically coming up as well. Recently, they also had some competition with another brand where they lost some order to Tilak Nagar Industries. The court order and all came in. So a lot of small problems are happening. And this space is so competitive that it is a brand game, right? More than an alcohol game, it has now become a brand game. And that is where the actual game is being played. Now, it all depends on how they do the capex, how everything comes up. That is basically what it is. But if I had to conclude everything, yes, we are looking at strong balance sheet. We are looking at strong growth rates. We are looking at execution coming as the key factor over here. Capex has also been announced because they're already operating at 100% utilization. Premiumization of the brand has also started kicking in, and getting Ranveer Singh into this has also cemented that thesis of premiumization that is going forward, and they're trying to connect to the Gen Z audience with Ranveer Singh as well. So these are all the different levers that we are seeing right now. But again, the market has its own way. Definitely from a valuation standpoint, it's slightly on the higher end, but this is definitely a track and watch kind of a category where we need to see how the sales come up and how the P ratio basically catches up. So that is basically the entire thesis of ABDL. So guys, the main idea or the main thesis why I come here and try to give you so much information is so that you can start learning and understanding different sectors. Not everything is about buy, sell, make money and all of that. We are here for long-term growth and us growing as a knowledge leader as well, right? So my job is to come here and give you as much information as possible. And if that happens, and if you like it, then please click on the like button and share this alcohol-friendly content with your friend as well, right? And again, a big shout out to Grow, because we are a part of Grow Network now, and that has helped us scale our research channel. And you would have seen, and this month we have a lot of videos coming out for you as well. So if you want to know more about investing, you can definitely check out the Grow app. And this is me, Shashank Udupa, signing off. Take care. See you guys. Bye-bye.